Hello, people. It is now day 61 or 62. So 2 months out. Almost actually exactly 2 months out. So it'd be day 61. And today happens to be a rest day because yesterday was the type of day that makes the next day really deserving of a rest day. Now let's see, about week and a half, a little bit in the past. So we had been going down the Ho Chi Minh Highway. And that's what we were biking along, where we were doing all the biking. And we got off that onto Highway 1, which is along the coast. And there's some big cities, so there's a change. There's definitely more people, less rural. They have bang opla, which is now my new favorite food. It's incredible. It's a sandwich with the baguette as the bread. I don't know if like baguette is specifically French or just the term for that type of bread where it's not like square slices like in the States, but more loafy sort of. Anyways, that type of bread. And secret magical Vietnamese special sauce, and then scrambled/fried eggs and extra stuff, and it's just the most delicious thing in the world. And it's like 50 cents for a sandwich, and then eating four is absolutely stuffing yourself. So $2 for an incredible breakfast, man. Gotta love traveling in a place with devalued currency. Shout out to our sponsor, Coca-Cola, who hasn't given us any money so far. So I might have not made sure we had the best contract. I'll get my law team on that. So it's your job, Dad. He's the law team. Okay, so we were on Highway 1. There's more food. There's more people. It's lovely. And one day, this is like day 48, day 50 something, and there is just this incredible rainstorm, crazy rainstorm, and it's most of the day, and we're biking through it. So there's normal biking, which is it was nice to get on Highway 1 because it's flat. There's still every once in a while like there's like a hill like or a bridge or something, but it's pretty much flat, and it's easier biking in the mountains. But then we've got these pretty strong rains for most of the day, so at least 3 hours of rain, completely just got a demon out of me. Completely soaked within minutes, and just keep pedaling. Luckily, like the tarp I have over my backpacks kept most things dry. Some things got soaked, but that wasn't an issue. I got soaked, but surprisingly that also wasn't an issue because none of the establishments are like really clean and tidy, so you're never like, oh, like I'm dripping all over the place. You're sitting in like the ubiquitous like dirty plastic chairs that are too small, so you never have to worry about that. But that was a very intense day, very intense. And like one of the main reasons we went onto the coast was so that we wouldn't have to bike through as many hills and mountains. And then, just not but a few days ago, we had to bike through a mountain that we had no idea was there. So we were going along the coast, and there's like big sign like High Van, or probably wasn't pronounced that way, but Van Mountain Pass. Oh, but there's also the Van Mountain Tunnel. So we go on the road to the tunnel, and then like a guy at toll booth was like, no, 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 no. He might have said some other words, but it was pretty much just communicating no. So we gotta backtrack. I'm like, okay, we've done big hills before. We can do this. Oh yeah, it was 10 kilometers of unending uphill. I mean, it was really gorgeous, like off to our left, but it was just up and up and up. And right at the beginning, there was a group of Western motorbikers. They always travel in packs. And they were coming down the mountain, and, like the first person like didn't notice me. The second person just had like a quizzical look, and the third guy was just laughing at me because he knew what was coming. And the fact that I had to do it on a bike, so it's just up and uphill and uphill and miserable uphill. Then getting to the top, most incredible thing ever. Had some incredibly overpriced ice cream, and by overpriced ice cream, I mean, I guess, what reasonably priced ice cream would be in the States. And I'd made it up a good bit before Michael. And these two English ladies who were going up on motorbikes, they weren't even riding the motorbikes, so they were on the back seat, and their guides were riding the motorbikes. And when they stopped, like outside the stand that I was at getting the ice cream, one of them said to the other, "Did you see the guy on the bicycle on the way up? I shouted at him, 'You're crazy!'" And the other, like, "That's Michael. That's Michael. We might not be crazy." I wanted to just lean over and say, "Yeah, those bicyclists, they're just a bunch of loons." But I didn't. Instead, I continued eating my reasonably priced ice cream. Because, man, nothing makes reasonably priced ice cream taste better than biking up a gigantic mountain. And then the nice thing about this mountain, it was the way a mountain should be. Like, it's up, and then all up, and then all down. Like, the all up is annoying, but then it's all down. And we got to enjoy that. Another big city, keep on going. But then eventually we cut off of Highway 1. We went through the center of Vietnam on Highway 24, and then tried to get back on the Ho Chi Minh Highway, because we were getting closer to Ho Chi Minh, and Highway 1 sort of did a big loop around, adding an extra like 200 kilometers to the route. I'm like, oh, we'll just cut through the middle. On Highway 24, good old Highway 24, bad Highway 24. The first day wasn't that bad. Like, there were hills, but it was like the typical, like, up a bit, down a bit, up a bit, down a bit. So it was intensive, but not ludicrous. It was pretty hot that day as well. Pretty hot.